Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Parasite action figure by Mattel. This figure is part of the Power Struggle 2-pack set that includes both Superman and Parasite. We're just going to take a peek at Parasite in this video, while we'll dedicate a separate video to Superman. Now, the Power Struggle 2-pack set was released around the end of 2010, and I found this set in 2011 when I was at a Walmart and found it at on a clearance end cap, selling for only $15. Taking a look at Parasite here in the package, you can see Parasite here, and he was previously released as part of the DC Superheroes line, and makes a reappearance here in the DC Universe Classics line. And we have here on the back of the box, we have a nice picture here of Parasite. And down below that we have a nice biography of Parasite there, as well as some statistics. Now we'll be right back and have Parasite here out of the box. Okay, we're back and we have Parasite out of the box. And this is a pretty neat figure. I really like it. Now, I did mention this is a re-release of a DC Superheroes figure. And you really can't tell because there's a stamp over here. I don't know if you could see it. But there is a stamp here that says S07. So that looks like the year of the original release of Parasite in 2007 during the DC Superheroes line. So but it's just a really neat figure, and I really do like it, and I'm glad they actually re-released this in the DC Universe Classics line. Now, taking a look at Parasite here, he's a very beefy guy and a very grotesque looking dude. And it's actually pretty detailed on the features of this guy. Starting with the head sculpt, you can see Leech, or not Leech, but Parasite here, who's very much like a leech, a power leech. And his face does represent a leech-like qualities, especially around the mouth there, and it's actually pretty cool. And his eyes are painted yellow on there, and it's actually pretty neat on the sculpt. You can see the very mean-looking scowl he has on his face. It's really cool. Now, this guy is decked out in purple and has a nice wash in certain areas to bring out the details of the figure. It's very cool. You can see the back here. It's very bulky and large on here for his frame, and slightly hunched over as well, and just a really menacing looking guy. You can see the white stripes around his body here. It's interesting because on the screen it looks solid white, but it's got streaks of I guess gray on here. I don't know if someone had taken a brush with some ink wash and really just brushed over the white areas. Let me see if I can reduce some of that light down to see if you can take a look at some of the wash and brushing on the white stripe area. It's pretty neat. It makes it not entirely clean looking figure, almost like a grungy figure, which is pretty cool. I think it would fit the Leech persona okay. Now he is also not only a bulky, but he is a pretty tall fella here. I can just straighten him up here, and you can see that he's also tall as well when I compare him with, like, say, Superman. Put the Superman from the 2-pack here next to Leech, and you can see he's slightly taller than Superman, and with the added bulk, makes him look like a big formidable foe. So, which is pretty cool. So, but you can see some more details on the figure here. the bulkiness of him, and rather thinner legs compared to his upper half here. So it's you would think it'd make him top heavy, but he's not really that top heavy, especially if you balance him out on there. And a lot of times you want him, I think it's more typical to have him at least leaning forward here. At least it looks like it looks better with him leaning slightly forward and the craned neck there. So, but it makes him look like a very hungry guy. So, but it's very, very cool. You can see some more details on the hand here. It's very neat. One thing that was kind of messed up here is the paint quality of the fingernails. It looks like whoever painted his fingernails on his right hand went a little overboard. You can see right here on this particular fingernail, there's lots of black paint around the finger. And over here, big black splotch on the pinky knuckle there. But everything else on the other hand here is okay, and he's got 3 fingers and a thumb, so that's pretty interesting there. But a lot of detail on the musculature here on this guy. It's pretty nice. I really dig it. And you got the 2-toed feet there, which is pretty stable actually. Isn't prone to falling down, so even with this bulky upper torso here. So that's really, really cool. Going over the articulation for Parasite here. The head goes all the way around, but does not go up or down or side to... Well, it does go side to side a little bit, so that's kind of good on there. But the range is rather limited though. But that's nice that it does go side to side. That's cool. The arms do go all the way around, and they do go in and out about that much. The arm goes all the way around at the upper portion of the bicep. There's a single joint at the elbow that bends in and out, and the hands go all the way around at the wrist. So that's kind of cool. The torso, of course, bends forward about that much, up and back about that high. So that's kind of cool. The torso goes all the way around at the waist. The legs do go up about that high, down and that far back, and out to the side about that much, which is a nice range there. The legs go all the way around at the thigh. Single joint at the knee that goes back about that much and that far forward. And the feet do bend up and down at the ankle about that much in those directions. And there is an ankle pivot on this figure, so that's nice to get a lot of wider stances, which make it possible for this figure. So really cool figure, and I think it's a neat re-release of this figure, and glad they did as part of a 2-pack on here. So very, very neat. I'm glad to have this figure. This is my casual peek into the DC Universe Classics, I keep saying Leech, but Parasite figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.